So we need to work together. This is not time for finger pointing. This is not time for blame game. This is the time for us to work together towards a solution to save our planet, to ensure that we deploy all the resources we have. First time, those of us from the African continent are not going to complain. We're not going to lament to anybody. We want to have a conversation of equals. We want to have a conversation of the assets that we have. We have huge renewable energy assets. We have huge mineral assets that can be used to deploy hydrogen technology to sort out the power challenge that we have. The North can come with technology and financial resources, and we can have an outcome where everybody becomes a winner. This is the conversation we want to have. It's not a conversation about aid. It's not a conversation about loan. It's not about debts. It's a conversation about investment, where everybody comes with their assets. That is the conversation we want to have. We should be discussing a financial ecosystem, a new international financial mechanism that is going to have no lesser or greater partners. That is going to be a win-win, where everybody is treated equally. For those of you who are in the development finance sector, you know very well that today some countries access development finance at 10–12%. Others access development finance at 1%, maybe 0.5%. We're saying we should have an international financial system that treats everybody equally and that does not disadvantage others because of an element called risk. We must find a way of de-risking everybody and making development finance available to all of us equally. To ask for a fair international financial system is not to ask for too much. I think it's the fair thing to do. We do not want, it's an unfair system. And any perpetuation of an unfair system is unfair to everybody. And the good news is, for the first time, climate change, there is no developing or developed country. We are all in the same boat. However hard you try, you cannot have unilateral action at the corner. If this place is burning, you cannot have an air condition at your corner. It will not work. You will have to find a way of sorting out everybody if you have to sort yourself out. So I think the sooner we realize that, the better for all of us, and we can all come around one table and have one conversation that gives win-win for everybody. This is why Kenya is honored to host the 25th Africa Energy Forum, and why I am delighted to have this opportunity to engage with you. I welcome all visitors. Wish you all a pleasant.
Well said from President William Samoei Ruto, the President of Kenya, that this is the time for Africans to come together to solve our challenges, to solve our problems. We are not going out to complain, to lament, or to seek aid and loans. We are going to be a part of the solutions. And this is what we are always talking about. If you look at the continent of Africa, we have all kinds of resources. What we lack is a political will. We are talking about continental free trade area. We are talking about the free movement of people and goods. We can't have this free movement of people and goods without having a political will. We need leaders of this continent to think about the future, to think about the coming generation. We want to unite this continent. Look how the Europeans have succeeded to unite the Europe. They have single currency called euro. Still, Africa, we are trading through dollars, through euros, through yen, and other kind of currencies. We are not trading with our own currencies. And one day I was listening, President Hakainde Hichilema said that Zambia has a success of food, but it is difficult for those food to move from Zambia to Central Africa. But it is very easy for those staffs to move to Europe than to move to Central Africa. You can be amazed. So we want to build the continent that is so integrated. And I'm very happy to see now our leaders are awakening. You know, if we want to move far, we must move together as Africans. The time for begging, the time for asking forgiveness and loans and some kind of aid is over. We need to work together as Africans. We have resources. And I challenge all these academia, people who are in professional, please be a part of a solution. Some people went to abroad to seek education. We need the result of those knowledge that you acquire outside there. We have minerals. We want to add value to our minerals. There's no need for the continent to have a lack of oil while we have oil everywhere in this continent. Still, we are depending on others. You can wonder that Africa, till today, we are lamenting about the shortage of grain, fertilizers. While Africa, we have resources, we have gas. We have some elements that can help us to manufacture our own fertilizers. So I think the time has come for we as Africans to implement our ideas. We are tired of waiting others to tell us what to do. We want to come together. Especially our readers must understand this young generation need to work together. We need Nigerians to move free to Ghana, Ghanaian to move to South Africa, South Africans to move to Zimbabwe, and so on. We need integrated continent. If we don't do so, my dear friends, Chinese are here. Chinese are everywhere in this continent. Americans are here, are everywhere. How is it possible that the Americans, Chinese, Europeans are moving around this continent? But it is difficult for we, the owner of this continent, to move free. The time has come, my dear friends and fellow Africans, to see how we can unite this continent. And I'm telling you, we are talking about United America, United States of America. It's the United of States. That's why America today is the strongest continent, the strongest country. Look about United Kingdom, UK. It is the United of Kingdoms. We are talking about United Arab Emirates. People now seeking shopping to Dubai because it is a United Arab Emirates. So we as Africans, to be respected, to take our charge, we need to come together to unite. If we mobilize our resources, even though these resources maybe is limited, but if we come together, we can do something. So I'm very happy that now I see our readers are more awakening, and this message must spread all over the continent and to those who are in diaspora to see that now this continent and the people of this continent are awakening, and people want to work together. We want to work together. We want to have a peace in this continent. We want development. With those few words, let me say thank you. If you have anything, you can add in the comment.